welcome back to another brand new episode of That Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. And I'm here with the boys, Coach Mike and Todd. Unfortunately, no Jimbo today. He was moving, got a new place.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. He's got a little view of the river and the city, so Jimbo, Hollis, enjoy your new place, buddies. That's awesome.
I got a good view of the dump. I can see the bears that night. I think they're bears. They could be just homeless people.
Stick it to the garbage. Hell yeah.
I call them bears.
Do you like to cuddle them too, Mike? You like to cuddle them?
For a price.
Oh, shit. How you fellers doing? Shit, we're
Doing
just...
good, good.
Oh, shit, it's June. We're June 2nd. Oh, goddamn. 6 months into 2025. Time
Yeah, it's halfway
flies.
over with.
Right? That's insane.
Halfway over with 2025.
That is insane. It is just cruising. It is for
Time
sure.
to reflect.
Right. Did you guys hear about that Fanatec stuff? I'm a little late on it. I just heard about the price drops on U.S. and Canada for the tariff stuff, so we're bringing prices back down. So applause for that.
Yeah, it's the new
Well
Porsche
done.
wheel under $400.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. After watching that review though of Digit, I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know. I mean, maybe Black Friday if it was cheap enough, but when he mentioned the rotaries. Dials for the traction and the fuel like they have on the DD Pro wheel.
Yeah, not registering right away.
Yeah, that right
jumping
away.
to-
Just nope. Because
Well,
that's the only way to switch those.
Again,
Yeah.
he may have gotten an early
Firmware.
production one, and
Right.
you know,
It could be just also a firmware bug.
yeah,
Yeah.
that too. So
I know. I'm hoping they see that and maybe if there is a problem, get it fixed. Because that shit drives me nuts. That's why my V 2.5 Formula wheel, I'll use it sometimes, but after a while using it, the rotary got loose. So I need to figure a way to tighten it back up because I wouldn't even touch it or my thumb would graze it and it would start switching my my fuel mapping and shit. So it drove me nuts.
See, with me, I'm never like, I got to get the first fucking one. I like a couple production runs go through so they can get the kinks out. Like when the DD Pro came out, I waited a couple months before ordering it and shit, just because I wanted to see what issues they have.
Because you know there's always problems. It's like when the new cars come out, the new refreshes.
Exactly.
They always have that first year's issues. So
and they see shit on the production line or manufacturing and find a better way or solution. So I tend to wait and let them.
Same here. I'll wait a little bit as long as I can to get that stuff. But then sometimes it's just burning a hole inside of me, and I just want it. I want it now, Daddy.
But so if it's on sale again Black Friday, if it's reasonable under $350, I'm gonna probably get it.
And definitely I'm gonna get. I already have an extra QR2 for it, so because I have a QR2 light.
I can tell you the QR2.
Well, you can order it. You can upgrade it with the QR with the upgraded.
I'll show you. I can show you guys. I'll send you a picture of the QR2 light later.
Cool.
I have one.
Oh, okay.
It's basically, it looks like it's 3D printed. It feels like it.
Because it's like carbon, like plastic shit.
Yeah,
right?
and it's only meant. It's only meant for like the DD, maybe the DD Pro or less.
Yeah. Because
of the torque. You're not supposed to use it for the DD Plus or the Podium because it's too strong for it. It'll crack it.
Yeah.
Or like the mounts where the screws in, because that's where if you look at it, it's the most fragile part is where you screw it in.
Oh yeah.
You know, you get too much torque, it'll just crack
it looks
that.
a little cheap. It looks. I like the
it
metal.
Does. It feels cheap.
I like the middle one.
It feels.
The middle QR2.
I was holding yesterday. I was holding a QR2, regular QR2, and the QR2 light in my hands, and it felt like a fucking piece of garbage.
Right? Yeah. I want
it does feel like a fucking, It doesn't necessarily feels bad, but compared to the other one, it feels like a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
So,
and Digit did
I
say it
understand
held
the
up.
costs.
So
yeah, well, he's not on a super high
right, because what, he has the DD Plus
torque as
thing?
well. Yeah, no, he's got a DD Pro, I think.
He has a Plus.
I don't think he's got a. Does he have a Plus? Then he's not got it maxed out.
Yeah, no, he
because
gets
you're like
he's
probably got dialed down a bit. So
Yeah.
you're not. It's because you run it on full max, it's gonna crack that thing.
Yeah, I always go with the middle grade one. I like the metal. Mm-hmm. I have an extra one, so if I do get it, then I already got it.
The gold podium one is fucking
it's
sick
nice.
looking.
It is. I want
Drew's got
one.
that.
I want one for my Porsche wheel.
Drew yeah. So Drew bought everything now.
Okay. Oh yeah. So how did all that work out for him? Because he bought that pre-tariffs, or during the tariffs were going on. So
yeah. So he bought the DD Plus. He bought the V3s. He bought the shifter, the handbrake, and he's got the Podium Rally Rim Monte Carlo. Mm-hmm. So he's got the Podium module, the Monte Carlo rim, the Podium hub, the Podium QR2. He put those in 3 orders. So when the tariff change came in, like, it was expensive, and not that it was cheap with it afterwards, but they offered a refund on his purchases for the difference, and also offered at the same time a coupon as an alternative for one-time 25% off. So no refund and a coupon, or a refund.
Okay.
So with Drew's got lucky because he had 3 different orders for all his stuff. Mm-hmm. He bought everything sort of separately. So when it came time, he took the biggest refunds on the biggest 2 orders, and then he got 25% coupon on the cheapest of the orders for a refund. It was like a $40 refund. So instead, he chose a coupon for that one.
Okay.
So he got 2 good refunds.
Oh, God damn. Okay.
Instead, so he got some good money back, a couple $100 back, and then he got the 25% coupon.
Fine.
So when we got everything, his new rim itself, the Sparco Monte Carlo rim, or with our rally rim, it was, in everybody's opinion most of the time now, it looked like it was a used rim. There was massive wear on it, like right down to the bottom backing. When you looked at it, you could see brown, oily fingerprints on the grip areas. Like, it's bad, right? So he's put it through to them for some kind of compensation, refund,
warranty,
exchange, whatever kind of thing, whatever, right? And they've finally gotten back, and they just requested the serial number and everything for the box and the registry on the rim. There's a little number in that, so they sent that off. We're just gonna wait to hear back. But in the meantime, because of this ordeal, Drew wants to go. So we used the 25% coupon. And we both ordered rims. Oh. So I have a second rim now.
Nice.
So it was just it's nothing super, it's good. Right. It's just the BMW round rim.
Okay.
It was.
Yeah. It's a good rim.
After discount and whatnot, it was $225 Canadian, which is good for me.
Hell yeah.
And it's slightly bigger than the Formula wheel I have, so it's so now I have
and a round
but it's
wheel
got the QR, and it came stock with the QR1. Which is why I had to get it, is because my CSL Elite is a QR1 and it's not upgradable,
right?
Because it was made before QR2.
Oh, that's right.
Technology,
that's right.
So it's not one of those interchangeable bases,
right? Yep.
So I have to get. So, and it came with the QR2 light hub to switch out if you wanted to. Okay. So I have, when I upgrade, I can switch it over later.
Nice.
There you go.
And you're already ready to go.
Exactly. But the QR1 it's a slide-on twist lock.
Okay.
So, which is not bad, but it's a little bit more of a pain in the ass, but it's still there. But Drew got the Podium Endurance GT3.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one I want.
Dude, it is the sickest fucking thing I've ever seen in person. It is so fucking amazing looking. And you have to build. You have to build. I haven't really grabbed on it, but the Podium Endurance.
Yeah, that
GT3,
new one that they came out with.
Yeah, it is sick. It is really sick. And you got to build it all, and it's like with all the gold on it and shit like that on the back. It's so sick looking.
That's why I love my Porsche. Oh God, yeah.
And he got that for 25% off as well.
Fuck.
So he saved a bundle on that.
Oh yeah, dude.
So and I'm going to put this out because here's what I personally think is happening right now. With Corsair, they're basically on the ball right now.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be customer service was non-existent.
No.
Now they're proactively came out with, here, we're going to give you guys refunds.
Exactly.
We're going to give you a bonus. We're going to, sorry about that. So that is a win-win for me in my books for them. The coupon came with a stipulation that it has to be used pre-November.
Okay. Oh shit.
Okay, before Black Friday.
Exactly. Yep. So what's going to happen? There's going to be a massive Black Friday sale for Fanatec in November. I mean, massive. Something you've never seen before. Because if you watch their site right now, they're already having random fucking sales.
Right.
There's like the DD fucking bases have been randomly on sale, and with some other wheels like 10% off here and there randomly.
Trying to bring the people
like if
back.
You look on there every week, you'll go on there. If you look at their site, there'll be a different thing on sale, 10% off.
Oh God!
Hey Mike,
so if you're needing something, look on that site constantly.
Mike, did your wheels come pre-assembled?
Yeah, my wheel was pre-assembled, everything together.
Okay.
So I didn't have to do anything for that. But we had to build. It took a while to build.
Hell yeah. That's the fun part, though. That's fun. I like that.
Putting it, because you got to put the paddles onto the hub and put the little, then put the flat, and then put all the, all your shifter plates on the back and screw them all with little screws.
So
and, make sure everything's lining up properly.
Oh man, that's so awesome.
So,
dude,
then he was putting down times with that. Like he was just like, "Oh my god, this is fucking amazing!
I want it." I think
he was
that's
just like,
it
was the most fun he's ever had.
Sean?
Huh? Dude, that was like as much as our Porsche wheels. They were like $500.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, dude, it's expensive.
Okay,
but
it's like $1,000 Canadian.
Dude, Black Friday. If
Yeah.
that's on sale Black Friday, I will get that over the Porsche wheel.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I will get that over the Porsche wheel.
The only thing in VR, we don't see.
I know.
I even playing a lot this week. I was just like, God, if I do get that, like, I'm not even gonna tell because whatever car I'm driving, I feel like that's the wheel on my fucking hand.
Yep.
So
because of how you're holding it and the way you shift, it's just like you don't move your hands; they stay in the same spot.
So I just like whatever car I'm in, it feels like that's what fucking wheel. So like I'm not even really getting full advantage of the wheel I have right now. So it is a dilemma. I keep fucking. So that's
it's
why
hard.
like,
you got to really want it. You got to say just fuck it, and if you want it, get it, and if.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
one
if
of those
wants
and not a need.
Then it's like exactly.
Yeah.
Then I can just other than that.
Yeah. One thing I will notice to say out there is if you're looking for products for PlayStation, that be a little bit weary when they say PlayStation ready on certain things.
Yes.
Especially if it has Xbox with it as well, because it originally was an Xbox that they're now firmware converting over for PlayStation, and with that comes a bug or two. Looking into it, like the podium wheel, the podium steering wheel Monte Carlo Rally, it's PlayStation ready, but there's a known bug where the right look stick without input is locked full input to the right.
Oh Jesus!
So that if you're not in VR and you try to drive in Gran Turismo, you're instantly looking out the right window and you can't do anything about it. You're stuck that way. So but in VR, when you're in the menus, the fucking stick flies off to the right, and you can't fucking control it. You can bring it down to click on shit. Like, it's so hard. It's like game breaking that way.
Oh, Jesus.
So you just watch for stuff like that. So look for like reviews or in the forums first before buying one of those kind of things. So just as a forewarning. But if it's one of the ones that are Xbox and then PlayStation ready.
Okay, because the base has the chip for the PlayStation and the wheels have the chip for the Xbox. So that's why.
And you need a firmware to make them talk. But the firmware is a little buggy for some of them. So
and for people, I think most people, I don't see too many people doing Xbox racing and then switching over to PlayStation. There might be some.
No.
But I just get the PlayStation because it'll work on PC and PlayStation if I ever get a PC, which I won't.
Exactly. So Corsair is basically trying to just like, why are we limiting our market? And basically write the fucking firmware for this to work on our bases and to work with the consoles. And they're
plus
doing everything to. They're doing everything to expand the market.
Yes.
And I think Black Friday is going to be almost fucking site-wide 25% off.
Oh. Yeah, I think they are going to try to do something huge to
because Fanatec never really did anything.
No,
they hardly even on Black Friday it was minimal sales, and then minimal customer service,
and it was certain things too on Black Friday. It wasn't the whole catalog; it was certain products. Certain days.
Corsair in the last. Since they've taken over, have done more than Fanatec did the 5-6 previous years. You know what I mean? Like with NAG or with Endor AG, you know, like they're way better now.
Really.
Well, the Fanatec name the last year and a half has been dragged through the fucking mud. So,
Well, it was crazy from going to the bottom to the top because COVID just fucking made them skyrocket. And then dealing with all that shit towards the end, they just fucked up hard. I think it grew too fast, and he just tried to do so much and shit.
Well,
important things took the back end of unimportant things. And shit.
Poor management, ego.
Yeah,
I just put this. One more secret little thing that's in the works as well is anybody that's got, especially if you already have. Like V2 or V3 kind of thing, and you're thinking about changing, or you have V2s thinking about maybe getting V3s, or even getting a new rig altogether, is wait.
Yes, wait.
Yeah, I think
come the end of the year, there will be Fanatec V4s with active pedals.
Yes. God damn it! Yes.
Price range about $600 US.
I'm buying them. This is what I've been waiting for. I knew it was going to happen.
See with those.
I can't remember exactly. It's out there on the internet somewhere. But one of the head guys was talking to somebody, and the guy asked him, "So I want to go from 2s to 3s," and he's like, "You're okay right now? Nothing broke?" He's like, "No, I just thinking about upgrading." He's like, "I'd wait." He goes, "I just wait a little bit longer."
Dude, it's coming.
Yeah, they got the active pedals.
Well, again, let's see.
The guy said this. This is what the guy said is, he goes, Fanatec has always had great gear and everything else and whatnot. He goes, but they've been kind of lacking on the pedals, and we're about to change. And we're about to change this.
Well. Again, first week of September in Chicago, actually Schaumburg, Illinois, is going to be the Sim Expo. So I think, that's probably the date they're shooting for. Would be my guess is probably where you're going to want to probably try to promote that.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to be the big talk of the town, and holy shit, Fanatec's got these new fucking V4 pedals coming out and shit. You know.
Boosted Media. Interview with Boosted Media. Yeah.
Oh, God, yes. Yes, thank God.
Corsair CEO said that they are working on a new high-end pedals that will be coming out very soon in an interview with Boosted Media. And this was just a few months back. They don't know if they're going to be a podium or club sport like the level.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be a
look what
new
Simke's
podium pedal.
doing. That Asterix company or whatever the fuck they're called. They're doing good shit. So yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of competitors now, and you know, trying to be in that budget friendly,
Oh yeah,
area. It's a tough market.
it
So
is,
yeah, you gotta, the V3s. How long have those pedals been out for?
dude.
7 years, eight
Yeah, a long
years.
time. And
Great
RL just got
Almost
new
10.
ones. RL just got new
Yeah.
ones. I've had
Yeah, I
mine for
know.
a
Well, we just
while, and mine have
Digit.
been
I
great.
know
well, yeah,
Digit has
Drew
it with the
just
normal
got his
gear.
set up properly because he had it stock with that stupid spongy crap in there, and he was
Mm-hmm.
just like, he goes, it doesn't feel good. So finally the performance kit showed up. So I pulled it apart and put it in last night, like max
Yeah,
hardness,
that's hard.
and he's just
Yeah,
like, oh my God, he's
feels
like,
so
this is
much
so
better,
fucking
huh?
amazing now. Yeah, instantly he goes, it's day and night, day and night. But he goes, he loves the pedals. He loved the look of them, the
Yeah,
feel of them. He goes, the only problem is because they're, brake clutch gas
yeah.
kind of thing. He goes, my feet feel too close together
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
on the braking gas when he's not using the clutch.
Yep.
He can take it out and move the brake over, but he's also got the shifter and
Yeah.
handbrake for rally and driving and drifting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things you obviously get used to it, but
You do.
like for me, I got the CSLs and I
You
only
got 'em
have the
spread
brake
out.
and I got them spread out, but I do have the third pedal for the clutch. I just don't have it installed
Yeah. See, that's what I was gonna
because
do because I did the same thing with my old pedals. Had them spread out, and then when I got the V3s, I was gonna do the same thing, and you can do it, but holy shit, those bolts and all the machinery are so sensitive, and that aluminum so soft, they strip. So I couldn't. I attempted a couple times, and it
Really? And
just
you couldn't
wasn't.
get
And
it?
it just because they're in there tight, dude. They put like thread lock
Yeah.
on
yeah,
that shit. So to get the right amount of torque to really get those out, dude, I was just about ready to strip a couple of them. So I
yeah,
stopped. I
it's
just left
basically
it.
well, you can get new ones, new little screws. That's
Okay.
easy to get.
Because yeah,
They're
I
not say
got scared.
common, but you could get those.
And it looked like
You
a
can just
bunch
go
of
with it.
shit you had to pull apart and move and then it going back together right. I'm just gonna hold
Yeah, it is. It's
off.
very scary because it even has like because of the tension it's going to be in there when you put the firm ones in.
Yeah.
I found it. You have to have that little stick to help
Mm-hmm.
compress it because the pressure on it. There's a little wires and stuff like that, and it'll push like down and snap them in half. Basically,
Yeah.
like the wire inside the rubber kind of
Yeah,
thing, or like
exactly.
break the wire. So you
That's
have to be
scary.
real careful. They're very, yeah, it is. And then all the whole circuit board, electronics and wires, everything is right there under your fingertips when you're doing it
Mm-hmm.
too. So it's just like, fuck
Oh
me.
yeah.
It is being that they're not cheap. Not to say
No.
they're like,
Yeah.
super,
Nope.
but they're not cheap. They're not expensive, but they're not a fucking Logitech G29 to fuck around with. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Oh
Like,
fuck no.
I've taken those things, slapped them upside down, thrown them around. I couldn't give a shit, right? They were fine. They still worked.
Yep.
Like, but yeah, these, yeah, you got to be so sensitive with them. Yeah.
Dude, I'm glad. I'm very happy to hear that Fanatec's starting to make a comeback. I think Corsair getting them and acquiring the company was actually a plus and saved their ass big
Yeah.
time. Because if that wouldn't have happened, they would have been gone and we would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Thrustmaster with the shit they have, I mean, it's good, it's nice, but like that new cheaper wheel, the T958 or whatever the hell it is,
Yeah.
I don't like it. It looks cheap. No one's using it really. Everyone's
Yeah.
already kind of gone back to their old stuff. Is Rory still using it? Because I knew he became a Thrustmaster guy.
Yeah, he might have to be because
Right.
of contracts he's kind of been signed up with for it. So, but it'll only be like a year
Yeah. Year
or 6
contract.
months at most, kind of thing,
And then like
just
the
to put it
Logitech
out
stuff
there.
is good, but their direct drive wheel, I keep hearing about people have gone through 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, McNaughty has.
Yeah, and I've never had a problem with my fan. I've never had to send anything back.
Yeah,
I've never had any issues, and I'm just very
so
happy.
I'll put it this. I'm going to put it this way.
Since
me kind of in price points and levels of gear has changed in the last year or so. Logitech and even to extent Thrustmaster are entry level sim stuff. Like they're not terrible. Like Thrustmaster's not terrible, but it's the more expensive entry level stuff.
Yeah,
where you can still get everything you need for $700, $800, $900, right? Kind of thing, and get some good equipment. Whereas you get into like Fanatec, SimCube, Moza, you are spending $1,000 per item.
Oh yeah.
Kind of thing. I mean, and you're not really getting other than like the occasional bundle, like the GT bundle or something, because of sponsorship and stuff like that. You're not getting a bundle. You're buying everything and putting it together, custom bundle.
I like doing that.
And personally, it's more high end feeling. And I got to say this. The fucking packaging from Fanatec gear and shit is phenomenal. Right. It's so fucking professional. The layers, the boxes, and foam and stuff. The way it's it's just so amazing to pull apart when you're getting something, no matter what it is. Even the fucking stupid little QR2 light that I'm not using. Opening the boxes up and the box inside the box, and it was just like, oh my god, this is so amazing.
It's like jewelry. It's like men's jewelry.
Yeah, like it's just like whoa.
Oh yeah. It's fucking shining in the light. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think about it. There's a few times where I'm like, fuck, dude, I kind of want their cockpit. I want the DD Plus, the cockpit, and then when those new active pedals come out, I want those. I want that endurance wheel. I got a list of things I would like to get from Fanatec.
The endurance wheel is it's our Porsche wheel with just the different base.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It is. Exactly. Just a different rim. That's it.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm very happy they're coming back. They released their new driver though. I think it's 467 they released, and I downloaded it to check it out, plugged in the base. And I have the DD Pro with the power pack upgrade on it, so the 8 Newton meters. It was not liking it. It would not register. It would not pick it up. I tried multiple times. It just would not fucking work. So I uninstalled it and reinstalled 455 and read it perfectly the first time. Everything popped up, checked everything. So I don't know if there's a weird bug. There's got to be with the 467. So hopefully once they get that figured out and it's released, then that'll work. Or if there's something I'm missing, I don't know. But felt like I did everything correct, and it just would not work. So don't waste your time right now, everybody. If you're just on the PlayStation and you're just playing, you don't need to do that shit. It's good to go.
No.
I put a couple pictures in the podcast planning on Discord.
Let's go check this out.
Ones are covered. We have a cupboard full, and we put all.
Oh damn!
You look in there, you can see all the little boxes, all the gear. It's overflowing.
Dude,
now.
That's sick setup. I like how those are side by side. That's sick.
Isn't that cool?
That is.
See the rim of the endurance up there?
Yep.
Like the thing is so fucking amazing.
Dude, yeah, it looks nice.
And I like the button configuration because it's a little. Yeah. It looks a little different than ours, or is it the same? No, it's the same. It's the same as our buttons. Dude, yeah, I want.
It's a sick fucking rim.
It is. It is. Yep. So good job, Fanatec, bringing it back. And Mike, you went live, right, one night with the Sim Gym?
Yeah, a couple
nights.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, open for business.
Yeah, there's a camera view showing our rigs and our gym in behind. There's eventually going to be some more once we get I get hooked up to a PC shortly. I don't know how long it'll take, but once I get that done, I'll have multiple cams set up, so different angles. And yeah.
Yeah, looks dope.
There might not be something, but some days there'll be stuff going on in the background. Right. You can always be entertained by. So,
hell yeah, hell yeah! Everyone, go to Coach Mike's
YouTubes.
Check out the Sim Gym. Hell yeah!
We're calling the Sim Garage.
Sim Garage. Okay.
A sim area inside our garage.
All right. Okay. Sim Garage.
Our shop.
I like it.
Hashtag Sim Garage.
Dude, it makes me want to, I need to redo my little area, clean it up, and kind of reset. I want to reset some stuff, but I was telling the family, I'm like, dude, we need to fucking think about moving. I need an office. I'm sick of being in the fucking kitchen. If I had my own office, I could have all my shit set up perfectly and wouldn't be sharing because, kids are getting older. Running out of room in this little house I got. So I'm like, dude, we need to fucking maybe in the next year set up and try and move. Get myself.
Ooh. So I just put pictures, two more with the lights on.
Ooh.
Okay. Would you try to stay in the same town or?
Probably.
Yes, that's a NASCAR hood.
Same area. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh god.
Yeah, that's a NASCAR hood.
That's crazy. Hell yeah.
We got that for like $100.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on chains, kind of hanging a little bit on an angle, like a museum piece.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the cabinets.
Cool, dude.
You can take a break and go race.
Yeah. You can see the shop out the side there.
Yeah. Dude, that's dope. I know that makes me want to move. Yeah, I would stay in the same area, Todd. Maybe the next town over in Sherwood, where my wife grew up. I moved there when I was in high school, and kids go to school there, and all the families there. So and it's only like 5-10 minutes away, but it'd be nice to go more that way because where I live, it's more industrial. There's small pockets of residential, but it's more like an industrial hub for manufacturing and fucking distributions and shit like that. It's nice for me because I'm close to the freeway for work, so I could pop to any little town I want real quickly. But I'd like to go that way. And then too, I want to get this fucking our PDX Sim Garage open. We won't do it.
We already got that, man. I already got
our Canada locations already up and running.
Yeah.
We need the U.S. location going.
We're going to have, not right away, probably in a month or so, there's going to be a video posted either on YouTube and or Instagram of a full walkthrough and everything of the location.
See? You guys start doing that too and putting it up on the channel.
You'll even see like our custom Sylvia drift car, our Cadillac, our fucking.
Start posting more of that shit. Hells yeah. Dude, see, Todd? And
we're just not doing it until we get it all done.
To get, projections to where we should be and where we're going to start and what we need to get and all the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we use them.
Dude, our place is one of a kind. I'll say that. It is literally the one-of-a-kind shop, especially in this area. I'll say this, everything now, this is the kind of place that you would see on one of those Pimp My Car fucking TV shows and shit like that. Like West Coast Custom. Like when you come into this place, it's like, what the fuck is going on? I have customers that come in here and I've had them in the office and they look out the window into our shop and look around and they're like, I don't think I can afford this.
Right. Hell yeah.
And it's not bad. Like our prices are great. Like compared, once they find out, it's just like, holy shit, it's actually that affordable? Okay. Right. You know what I mean? Like we're not super cheap, but we're not like, oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Too expensive. Yeah.
But we look like we're ridiculous.
Hell
I'll say that. Like when you see this fucking place fully decked out, lights on, everything else, it's like, it's insane in this fucking place.
Fuck yeah. I know. I've been looking around at locations and like areas to where there's not like shit like that over there, trying to find a prime spot in these, because I want to get the Porsches and the nice shit up there.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what we got. We got customers that come from fucking up from Washington with like the guy's got Lotus and shit like that. Yeah, fucking yeah. They come specifically. We got a guy that comes like fucking 500 kilometers once a year to come see us.
Hell yeah! God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Yep, that's what we need to do, Tom.
One of our customers has about $5 million of cars.
Jesus.
And it's like 5 cars.
God damn.
Fucking Bentley GTs and fucking yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, because a lot of my customers I have for my pool business, they're high-end customers, and they got some high-end rides. I know if I made the transition into this, they would bring their shit to us because they know how I operate. And I've been taking care of their shit for like over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And so, and then Jim's got the connections with all the material and the printers and all the shit we'll need for that.
All the vendors.
Yeah.
And exactly.
Here's one thing I will say: don't cheap out.
Yeah, exactly. No, you can't. You can't.
Like materials, machinery, whatever. Don't cheap out. In the end, it is way worth it to do that. Whether it's in whatever industry you're doing, don't cheap out. You'll never succeed if you cheap out.
Yeah, you're always
because you'll never get you're never going to get the leg up.
Nope.
Always go for it. And the only thing you're chasing is staying on top of it. What's the newest? What's the newest? I need the newest. Like, for example, a small thing. We have Ego leaf blower, and we have this custom shroud put on the end of it that we have for drying cars.
Ooh,
and
nice.
The thing is, it's the highest like CFM on the electric on the market. It blows you like 200 miles an hour, fucking hurricane winds.
Right.
And it's the best thing on the market. And we were just talking about it the other day, and Drew is just like, yeah, we got this fucking, and I was like, I looked at Drew with this, like, I'm so sorry look on my face. And he looks at me, he's like, what? I was like, there's a new one. He's like, what? And I pulled it up, and it's 880. It's just like, fucking, what the fuck, right? So I showed him, he's like, where? Look, he grabs my phone, looks around quickly. He's like, there's one over here at Canadian Tire. Boom. He fucking got in this truck, went over, and fucking bought it. So now we have 2 of the top of the line blowers for cars.
Yeah.
We washed a car, and this thing was literally bone dry from the blowers, both of them going all the way around quickly in like 3 minutes. Like literally every spot of water, not a mark left on the car. Like, so it was just like, now that is the way to do it to get ahead.
Yeah.
Because now you're not damaging the car drying. You're not doing like if you do things properly, you're not hands on as much.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what kills cars, kind of thing.
Well, people will grab a dirty rag to wipe down the water, the excess water on top, and it's like, because they're lazy.
You put swirl.
Yeah, and that's, God, that would drive,
And, like, or even grabbing a molecule, like you have a clean drying towel, soft and that, but you grab a little bit of dirt dripping out of the mirror area.
Right. And then
you drag it across
the car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so,
air dry, baby.
We blow.
That's how I dry. I air dry.
Yeah. And then coatings, no wax anymore, because like you're just abrasively applying something.
Right.
Like that's all you're doing. The old waxing, causing more scratches, and you're just kind of burying them under a wax that washes off in 2 washes. So, that shit's out the window.
I want to do PPF. Definitely
PPF is where it's at.
PPF, some vinyls. TJ Hunt just opened up a new spot, and it's just PPF tint and wraps. Our spec down in old San Diego, I think it's where he's at.
Yeah, I'll say this: wraps is fine. You can make money and whatever, but PPF is where it's at.
Yeah, PPF.
Twice the money, just about the same work, a little bit more, but it's like overall, it's.
And now they have color changing PPF.
Workflow.
So they you can do a full color change with PPF. So it's
and it'll be it's realistically better off for the customer. Vinyl is too thin, too fragile to do any. It doesn't protect your car as much as people think because it's very thin. and you do have to take it off within a certain time frame, or it can fuck your paint up and fuse and cause all kinds of problems. Whereas like most PPF on the market today can last for forever almost.
Oh yeah.
Like we use Lumar Valor, and it's got 12 years.
Damn. Okay. Dude, that's good lifespan.
You know, like, yeah, it's long.
And two, they have the UV protected in them, so they don't yellow out anymore, right?
Well, that's a Valor self-healing ceramic, fucking UV everything. Like
yeah. See, motherfucker.
I always joke about it, but if you ever seen like there's a couple years back, there's a video by Supercar Blondie, and she's showing this shit when it first came out, and it's better. It's progressively getting better as well. And she was taking like wire brush and a brick to the shit, Jesus. And then you just pour like hot water and shit over it, and it fucking fixes it. So, yeah,
dude, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's what you guys are doing up there.
It's basically bulletproof. You're basically you make your car bulletproof for that shit,
right?
So,
yeah, dude, it's worth it. If I financed a brand new car and I was gonna keep that car. Day one, I would say fuck it and take it, yes, and go get a full PPF, 100% PPF.
Yeah.
If you spend, say, I put this way, in Canada, I don't know what the equivalent, and it'd probably be about 30. So I'd say about 40, 50K on a car or less. I would say at least get it ceramic coated.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Minimally. Like if you're spending that ratio of money and you're buying it, like financing it, it's going to not a lease. It's outright going to be your car kind of thing. Ceramic coat the fucking thing, at least, because it'll make your life a little easier, especially in daily drivers are usually in that price range.
Yeah.
If you're spending 50 plus, you better be PPFing that.
Yes. Protect that fucking paint.
Because it's only a few grand extra. And if you can finance or pay for the 50, 60 plus car, you can add an extra 4 or 5 grand, 6 grand, or whatever it might be, depending on the vehicle size, into that budget and make that thing last for forever.
Yep, exactly.
The value you'll get back on that car, if you ever decide to sell it, is insane. I've seen people trade in like work trucks that because they were ceramic, they didn't get completely destroyed. They were still a little bit munged, and they got an extra $1,000 on their trade-in once they mentioned it was ceramic coated. You know what I mean? On a trade-in. Right. You know, not a lot, but you know, it's still it's ceramic. You got it's proof right there. Okay, yep, no problem. Here's some extra money. Fuck yeah. Because they can fix that up real quick and bam, it's ceramic coated right off the lot. You know, kind of they sell that shit. Yeah. You trade in or try to resell a fucking car that's PPF. Oh, what? The paint's perfect? Yeah, it's fucking been PPF since day one off the lot.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Bam. You're getting your money back and some.
And take it somewhere to do the PPF. Don't let the dealership do the front end PPF bullshit or their ceramic coating bullshit. Because it's so funny. When I was looking at that,
and don't go for the cheapest quote.
Oh yeah, God no. Yeah, go to a reputable shop.
Research.
Yes.
Research the film that they're installing.
Exactly. Make sure these people know what the fuck they're doing, because there's a lot of shops out there that just fucking don't know what they're doing and just charge up the ass for garbage. But yes, look around, check it out, because you can get great jobs for less money than the dealership, that's for sure, because they want to charge you fucking bend you over and no lube kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not fun.
You never, ever, ever take the ceramic coat upgrade package from the dealership.
Never. It's pretty much
charge
water.
You like they'll charge you anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 usually, up here at least, anyways, for it.
Oh yeah, that's like.
And all it is that it's literally a 3-month hydrophobic spray on there. And they pull it off the truck, they wash it down with this stuff, and it leaves a hydrophobic coat that kind of mimics a ceramic. And within a couple months, it's absolute garbage. Oh, and all they say is, "Oh, you must have not done the proper maintenance."
Yeah,
sorry about that.
And you can buy that shit at fucking Target for $20 if you want to do that.
Exactly.
Wash
all it is a silica drying aid is all it is. And it wears right the fuck
detail
off.
corner. That's right.
Yeah, the new segment. Enjoy it, Speaking of Coach Mike.
Ooh, hold on. And we're back, everybody. Holy crap.
Sound effects.
Coach Mike is back. What do we
got
cooking?
It's been a while.
GT7 segment is here. What do we got cooking for some dailies coming up?
First off, let's get back in the absolute fantastic week we've had.
Oh, yeah, I got a little ahead of myself.
So much so that I actually can't remember. It's Suzuka.
Yeah, Suzuka.
I couldn't even remember the races.
Suzuka Group 3s, 10 laps. 5 times tire, 3 times fuel, soft tires.
Race hard.
And hards.
Softs.
Not a horrible race.
No,
I did a few from the back and
I did a bunch
on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was on stream, and then
Saturday
the
I was
race is really fucked up.
World Tour drivers.
Were you?
2 of them.
Oh, really?
Oh,
damn!
No, it was a good race. At first, I was like, why are they doing the softs and the hards and the 5 times and this? They should have did the mediums. But after doing the race and doing that a few times, I was cool with the hards. It made it more challenging. People were screwing up more. The difference between the softs and the hards, just made it that big of a challenge. And you had to hold on to the car. You had to brake a lot, dude. It was such a difference going from those that, oh man. And 2, I made the mistake of my first race doing that. I forgot to switch to the hards at the beginning, so I was on the softs.
So did Mike.
Yeah.
And when you go from the softs to the hards, holy shit.
I was driving the Ferrari, and I did a Ferrari strat. Basically, I fucked up on my second race, and I started strat, and it was, by the time I realized, it was like the end of lap 4. My tires were already kind of fired up, fucked. And I looked up in the corner because I spun out, and I looked up at the tires, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I am absolutely fucked now," because I was at the back of the pack on the best tires, going to the worst tires, and everybody was going to the good tires. So there's no way I was catching up. So it's just like, I just resigned myself to doing that. Just bring it home.
But dude, starting on those hards, I was coming in using the Ferrari, coming in at the end of 5. A lot of people were coming in at the end of 6 in the Lexus and the BMW. But coming in at the end of 5, going to those softs, and with that little bit of fuel, I mean, it wasn't really an issue. But the Ferrari did great. I loved it.
I did 4 one time.
Oh,
I think.
Really?
I did 4 hard.
And you were able to do that?
Tires were pretty shot.
Right.
Yeah. Well, what I was doing is I don't like doing it, but I put the brake balance near the rear.
Okay.
And I ended up wearing the rears out a little bit more, so I had a little bit sketchy at the end. But I had a lot of turn-in traction. My problem was getting on the gas. It just had no grip, and it was getting squirrely at the corners. You know what I mean? With the downforce, no grip, it was just fucking, the ass end got sloppy, which I kind of figured out at the end. But you can, if you balance it right, you could get away with the Ferrari. The tires are actually pretty good on it because it's an MR.
Yeah, exactly. So. Dude, that's become my go-to. I tried the Lexus, the BMW, the Ferrari, and there was something else I tried. But after all those, dude, the Ferrari was just, it's where it's at for me. I can just drive the shit out of that thing. I love it.
I've tried the Lexus out a little bit in general lately, just because of helping with Drew. And I don't mind it now. It is a little bit of a handful.
I like that
you
better than the Beamer. I like the Lexus better.
I'm starting to. I'm starting to, and it has pretty decent vision.
It does.
So.
It does. And then Drew and Todd, we're fucking racing these World Tour guys over here. How are those races? Yeah. Pretty good.
Good. I was actually shocked. I only finished 6 seconds behind him.
Oh hell yeah, that's not bad at all.
So, yeah. No.
Stacked lobbies too, huh? Like 4.
Yeah, it was Simon.
4. Oh.
It was Simon and the South American World Tour guy.
Karatza?
Yeah. No, another one. And and fucking, but I race. I think I raced every day. 3 or 4 races every day. Yeah,
excellent.
It was
good
fun.
Job.
Hell yeah, it was a good one. I didn't mind it. I was very happy when I saw that race. I was like, at least there's something somewhat fucking decent. Because all the weeks prior were just fucking garbage. So,
yeah, I was racing from the back, one account, race on my main, and just I enjoyed it.
Hell yeah, yeah, it was good.
Good week of racing.
Good week.
Nice.
Shit, we got Coach Mike is back.
We have next week. We have it. It's back.
It's back.
Yeah,
so we can look forward. We can look forward to this.
Yeah, Indian Stig.
Yeah, Indian Stig, pulling up the information somehow, some way, and got it out there for us. Daily A is going to be at a trial mountain for 3 laps. Unknown car, some kind of probably specialized car or group of cars. It could be like the group we have with it was like the Lexus and the BMW and Porsche and Ferrari and stuff that we've had at Trial Mountain quite a few times, or it could be something new. No DR updates, but SR on. Daily B is taking us to Tokyo Express South counterclockwise, the same track that we're doing the time trial, this new one on. Okay. 4 laps in the Group 3, with a reward bonus of 1,000%.
Oh, they want people to do this race. Damn.
Yes,
because they're trying to incentivize it because this race is really going to suck with the standards of driving that we've had recently. Wall penalties, because wall penalties will be on like they are in the time trial years for wall riders, and there's going to be insane amount of dives and pushed into walls and stupid shit going on. So be very careful.
Yeah.
So be careful out there on that one. Could be fun, but just be careful.
I'll give it a shot.
Daily C is taking us to Grand Valley Reverse. So one of my least favorite tracks. Yeah. I like the scenery of it. I'll give it that. It looks great, but I hate the racing.
I don't know about reverse. I don't like reverse that much.
Again, it goes to there's too many sections where people fucking are stupid and kind of get into you and push you off the track. It's going to be in the Group 4 machinery for 10 laps, unknown tires as well for all these.
So probably all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably going to be one of the the G70 or whatnot. They're OP even after their balanced performance, but you never know. There may be a different car that comes out on top because of the I know the Hyundai is pretty quick car, but doesn't handle the greatest like speed wise through corners. And Grand Valley does have some technical cornering.
Yeah.
So there could be a different car coming out on there, like the Alpha or something like that, which handles pretty good. It could come out as a good car to use there, depending on the tires that needed, if there's any strategy as well. So. It's supposed to be a 25-minute race, 10 laps, and could be a pit stop, could be some, who knows.
Might be decent.
We do know where it's going to be and what it's going to be in. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Coach Mac's Corner. Hopefully,
it's so good to be back. I'd like to thank my manager. I'd like to thank my family, sticking by me all this time.
Even through the tough
my beautiful wife. Oh, wait, I'm not married. All right. Who's that woman I woke up with? Oh, my God.
Oh, hell yeah. So it looks like could be an interesting week coming up for dailies. Give them a little bit of a dabble.
Some new time trials.
Yeah, new time trial. I did do some of that Tokyo time trial because we got the live event coming up this weekend. Oh,
did you get gold?
Saturday. I did get gold. I think I was right behind you on times. I used the Ferrari too on that one.
I did that. I did McLaren. I did it on stream, and I got into the 56s. I was just like on stream. I was like, yeah, because that was my goal. I was like, fucking fist pump on stream.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was my goal. Yeah, I knew I had the gold because it's 58 is a gold kind of thing.
Right.
And at the first lap or two, I was already 57 high. And I was just like, all right, I'm going to push this until I can get to 56. Yeah, and I hit the 56. I was like, yeah.
I think I'm 200ths behind you.
And you can pick any car?
I can get group. It's a larger variation to choose from, but there are specific cars only. So
all right.
Yeah, I use the Rari. I think a lot of people are using the RCF, the BMW, the McLaren.
The McLaren is really good. The BMW is really good. It's actually for time. It's a great time trialing.
It is.
It's frustrating because
fun.
you even pixel touch the wall, invalidate your lap.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter, like, and you got to go around like twice before, like, or just restart because you're never going to invalidate it. It just fucks up. It's kind of like, yeah. So if you touch the wall, instant, just retry. Yeah. Don't try to just wait, go around again because it doesn't clear itself properly.
I know. So. I hate that. Like, you do once, and if you hit it hard enough, your next lap is invalid as well. It drives me insane. Yeah. So retry.
So I ended up getting like a good 4, 5, 6 laps without contact, which was good too.
Yeah.
So
because you got to push hard, and you're just barely touching, coming
so
close to that wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
There's so many times it's like, how did I not just fucking hit that?
How are these people going so fast? I can't go any faster. I'm going to be rubbing the wall.
Yeah. But it's so amazing in VR how close you can get to the wall.
Right?
Being able to see it. Like, being able to, like, just, it is so
VR
insane.
where it's at. And PlayStation, I think they're having a sale right now. If you go on PlayStation Direct, games are on sale, hardware's on sale, so VR's on sale again, I think. Controllers, console.
Prices of pros are 50 off.
The pros
are off.
If you're thinking about getting
on
a pro,
sale.
fucking get it.
20% off or $50 off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
and two, after this, prices are possibly going to be going up. So with that 50 off, and I think it's still at regular price. So with the 50 off, dude, it's if anyone's thinking about getting a pro, think about getting it quickly because I think
they had a deal on the fucking PlayStation a little while ago, a couple weeks back or a month ago, that was absolutely fucking insane. But I believe it was for the regular PlayStation 5.
Oh, okay.
And it was PlayStation 5 and a 1 year, like top tier plus subscription.
Oh shit! Dang.
And I think it was only like $600 or $700.
Dude, that's a pretty good deal.
Or something ridiculous, like, or even better than that. Maybe it was like $400 or $500. Like, it was literally like,
I think you're
paying for like, it was like the subscription.
Yeah.
Cost, and then with the PlayStation, you got the PlayStation for like fucking $200.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I think it actually came. It might even came with something. Like, it was like insane. The deal it had, and with that, you didn't even have to buy any games because you had the top tier and all the catalog, all the old, like, everything to fucking play.
Mm-hmm. Friday, like, Guru.
Yeah, it was an insane deal. It was just like, holy fuck! If I didn't have one, I would have bought that just for that fucking feature alone. I would have had everything for a year for the fucking price. It was less than the regular price of the PlayStation 5 normally, with a 1 year subscription to the top tier plus.
Damn.
Which is like almost $200 on its own.
Yeah, exactly.
For us.
Yeah. I think it's about about $150 for us. For that, because I think the regular one's like 70 or something, 69.
It's $110 for me for the regular.
Yeah, I think it's either 69 or 79 for the regular one, and then it jumps up from there. But yeah, that's I just love PlayStation. I just love it so much. I love racing the Gran Turismos and all the stuff. It's so fun. F-125 is out. The graphics look amazing. It almost got me to buy it. I almost was gonna.
It's not
it
VR,
was on sale.
Not buying it.
I know, that's what
Steve did a review on it.
Yeah, I saw that.
As you saw,
happy.
As you saw from my setup there, like, I can't race in flat screen yet.
Oh yeah.
We're still waiting for we're just waiting on pricing for OLEDs because we want to go with some good shit so that we can have it for other gaming as well and have a really good visual experience as well, not just being in VR.
Yes.
So
You'll love that.
Right now, I have that 75. You can see above there the 75, so I have to sit back in the chairs to play it on that. And it's fine.
Right.
It's far enough. It's far enough away and at a good angle that I don't have to look around my head like
good.
Kind of things. So I can just sit there staring at it. It's like a 40-inch TV right in my face almost, but because it's so across the room, it's perfect. Damn. So.
Oh man, I know. I wish F125 would be VR support on PS5 because the VR support on PC, dude, looks fucking dope. So fucking
when it comes
good.
To if it's on PC with VR, any game that's on VR on PC, if it's on PlayStation, Sony should be being like, "Yo,
port it over."
You're
VR, man.
You're not allowed on the console without VR support now.
Why not? You get more people to
do you
buy
want to sell VR?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you want to sell VR? Make it available. Like, everything, like, force the companies to be VR compatible. If you're going to, especially if it's on PC, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason why you can't work it out.
Right.
Might be a little bit longer, and like they do for porting it over to console anyways, but figure the fucking shit out.
Yeah, they need to.
If you have it working there, you can have it working here.
You think it would
They've
be
already
automatic,
shown that
man. I thought it would be.
It should be fairly close to, because PSVR 2 is compatible on a PC.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing on there will work with the PSVR 2. You just got to make it work with the PlayStation itself.
Exactly.
Which shouldn't be too hard. If you can make the game work, you should be able to make the VR
work. They
work.
should be able to, especially if they could see how well GT7 works with VR and especially the online stuff. It's great. It's phenomenal. Fucking we just need to get. We have a lot of listeners around the world. We're worldwide. If someone knows the reasoning behind this, please leave a comment below wherever you get the podcast. If you're able to leave a comment, please leave the comment.
Here's my thought. Why
we are the top VR sim podcast in the world.
That's right.
Number 5, baby. Number 5. The thought on this is they aren't doing that and forcing the issue, because they're trying to keep that GT7 exclusive. Because realistically, GT7 VR, everybody that I've looked around, reviews, things like that, are like, listen, this is the fucking shit. Like, they have this dialed in, like, hands down, like, this is the fucking shit for VR. Maybe it not be as realistic quite as the physics, as some games, but overall experience, the VR in Gran Turismo is out of this fucking world.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's amazing.
It tops everything.
I think the game right now, from physics to BOP to the VR, is dialed in right now. Just the penalties.
It is pretty decent. It could be better. Like penalties and stuff and some other things, tweaks. But realistically, they have been moving it into a really good spot.
Yeah, it's pretty dialed. Dude.
Yeah. Just need would like some new tracks.
Some new tracks. I'd like some F1 VR. I'd really like that.
People might hate on this as well, but we all want new cars.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like newer, modern race cars, things like that, more selections kind of thing, which I understand that and I agree with that. But I would go in the direction of I would want more tracks before the cars, realistically, in my opinion.
Sure.
Because new tracks would be way better than a car on the same fucking bullshit tracks we've been driving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in that aspect, it's new car, new fun, like whatever. But it's the same bullshit GT.
Mm-hmm.
If you can give us new cars, you better be bringing us a fucking bunch of tracks.
Dude, give us.
You know what I mean? Like that's like it. Realistically, give us some tracks. Give us Imola, give us fucking,
Coda. Coda.
Even some of the Coda, like, what is it? Even some of the fucking English ones, like, was it Donington or something like that? Like, give us Silverstone, give us fucking, give us Malaysia, give us, there's so many tracks out there that they could put into the game, like, do it, give us tracks, give us more experience that way. Put in some more like time trial like roads like they used to. Like you used to have in some of the other GTs, you didn't have courses like tracks. You had the courses. You know what I mean? Like it was like a road. You know what I mean? Distance. Give us that kind of tracks back. Like kind of thing. Like give us the hill climb. kind of things like that. Like, like those are all there. You have
Pikes Peak.
You have Goodwood.
Yeah.
On track. Why don't you have the Goodwood Hill Climb?
Oh, dude, that would be great. That'd be cool.
You know what I mean? Like, if you have like license, you're there anyways. Like, you know what I mean? You have, there's all kinds of different things you could be doing.
And again, remember
opening up
what Terry was saying, that like a lot of the shit they already have developed. He just doesn't release it. Like it's there.
Here's an idea. You have how many groups of rally cars? Right? Why don't we get a couple fucking actual rally stages?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not just rally circuits. Right, give us a couple dirt rally stages. Give us a couple of famous rally stages. You know what I mean? So that there's a separate rally side.
Yeah.
You have the most
rally.
retarded is you got music rally? No, give us real rally. You know what I mean? Like who the fuck does that music rally other than Force?
Rallying in VR is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's so fucking fun. Dirt race.
Shit. I love rally in VR. I don't even like
it's one of those things. Yeah. VR rally, in my opinion, is one of the most funs you'll have in VR. Like, because if you, like, for me, I did some time trial stuff when they have it, and I did a couple of races, but what I enjoy is just not trying to be as fast as time trial or fast as laps. It's just fucking throwing the car around.
And keeping control.
Oh my God.
It, sliding.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Like, one of the AI weekly races, I've said this before, like, you were able to race and win for the most part, even when you're fucking around. And so what I was doing was I was going into corners and basically preloading and firing the car around and going reverse entry in and around the corner, trying to get my car to face the AI coming at me through the corner and sliding it as much as I could, so that I was like looking through the side window or looking through the windshield at the car as I was taking the corner, and fucking having so much fun. Like I was out on the dirt roads in the country just with the buddies in an old beater. You know what I mean? It's so much fun, the dirt rally in VR.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm a grip racer. I like grip racing and circuit racing, but yeah, rally's just fun to fuck around with. I suck at rally races, but yeah, like Mike's saying, throw it around and just
more dirt.
Yeah,
but they also did one of the things that I do notice is like unlike the rain, where it could be a little heavier as well in the rain, but the tire spray you get.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the rain it could be a bit heavier, but at least it's there. You can see the fucking the mist, and it is a little hard to see. They need to do that with the rally. In the aspect of the dust, when you're in a pack of cars ripping around, you need more dust.
Yeah. I wish the windshield would accumulate dirt like ACC.
Yeah, like kind of thing. Like, something like that as well would be cool. But the dirt kick up should be more.
Yep. It should be.
Especially when you can see.
Clouds.
Yeah, especially when you can see that the wind is kind of sort of, not say heavy, but it's breezy out. So when you're kicking up dirt and sliding it around sideways on a dry dirt track, it should be blowing up a bunch of fucking dust. And then on top of that, have the wind direction blowing the dust too.
Yeah,
so if it's the right way, it's blowing it. It's blowing it back.
Would know which way the wind's going.
Yeah. Yep.
God damn. I like
it.
Jesus Christ. We're hour 15. Well, I think hour 10.
Oh, we better fucking...
Hour 10. Real quick, F1 Barcelona, really, was it good? I haven't watched. Incredible.
It's decent. It's pretty decent.
At the end, yeah.
It's pretty decent.
The first 60 laps were okay. But, the last
at the end.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense a couple times. There's a few different spots. There's a couple of questionable things. It's like, what the hell? What was he thinking?
All I have to say is Max is probably going to no longer be with Red Bull.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, and the rumor. Did you hear about Yuki?
I think he's gone after summer break. He'll make the announcement. He is done with fucking Red Bull.
No shit.
Yeah, I agree with Todd. I think it's going to be. He's taking his exit clause.
Well, the funny thing is, because there a little while ago, they said, nope, he's not going to, use the exit clause. He's going to stay with Red Bull and fulfill his commitment. And then a couple weeks ago, they put out a thing that said he would only leave Red Bull if something weird happened. And...
All right, so not necessarily weird, but when you've watched it or you look up the highlights or whatever about the F1 race, look for, search a bit on Max Verstappen radio conversations with Red Bull, and listen to the way that the conversations, talking is going. There's something definitely wrong. Definitely wrong.
And rumor Christian Horner Ferrari.
Dude, I fucking hope not. I hope not.
He's not Italian.
Dude, I saw that the other day and I was like, what the fuck? That's a shit rumor, and I hope that does not come true. I hope that.
And on that bombshell.
Woo!
Baby, on that bombshell.
Out of here. Thanks everybody for listening. Jimbo, I hope you had fun moving. You probably didn't, but I hope you did. You're in your new spot. And then
you enjoy the new spot.
Yeah, that's right. Enjoy it. And I think maybe next week we'll jump into our ratings of Gran Turismo because Jimbo will be back. And then also on Motor Trend, what's the other one? Motor Trend.
Car and Driver.
And then
DR1.
Yep. Holy shit. It is sick. Just ripping it. Just ripping that son of a bitch.
Yeah, just everybody out there as well. Anybody looking for upgrades or purchasing of new products from Save Your Money Up?
Yep.
Start putting it away because November, Fanatec almost guarantee that you can get a wicked deal come November.
Yes. Start making the wish list on Fanatec on the website. Start adding things to your wish list. Start saving them. Get ready for it because I know I am. I want to get some stuff. So, all right, guys. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week. Peace.